The movie begins in 1943 as a convoy of German vehicles, including several trucks, moves through the idyllic French countryside. The convoy soon reaches a newly constructed prison camp, and a whole host of captured Allied soldiers disembark from the trucks. By this point in the war, the Germans have spent enormous resources on recapturing Allied prisoners of war, or POWs. They have gathered a group of enemy POWs who have repeatedly escaped from camps across Nazi Germany. Now they have decided to put them in a new, high-security prison war camp here in France. This group includes soldiers mostly from the British Army, some Canadians, a few Scots, and 3 Americans. A large group of Russian soldiers are also present here. After a while, the manager of this camp, Luftwaffe Colonel von Luger, calls the senior-most British officer, Captain Ramsey, for a chat. Von Luger has a pile of files with the details of the POWs who have tried to escape as many as 16 times, but he boldly says that there will be no escapes from his camp. Not only is his place highly guarded, but the Germans have also come up with rather unusual tactics to prevent anyone from running away. The captured soldiers are allowed to wear their uniforms with dignity and will be kept in comfortable huts in small groups. Von Luger also points out the various recreational features of the new camp, such as a library, sports field, and gardens. He hopes that Ramsey will cooperate so that both sides can sit out the brutal war in as much comfort as possible. The latter, however, says that it is the duty of a soldier to try to run away and create trouble for the enemy. Could have just played tennis and kept that one a secret, but alright. Outside, the captured Allied soldiers have already started eyeing the prison fences, searching for ways to escape. Some even try to test the camp's security by staging a fake fight. 2 Allied soldiers get into a punching match, forcing the prison guards to separate them. Taking advantage of this distraction, Australian flying officer Sedgwick and Polish pilot Danny mix in with the Russian group. Similarly, Scottish airman Archibald Ives gets into German trucks that are carrying garbage out of the camp. After the fake fight is sorted out, the Nazis begin moving the Russian POWs to a separate location. Sedgwick and Danny, now wearing Russian coats, are also on their way out of this camp. However, they are quickly noticed by von Luger, who seems to know each and every Allied soldier by face. The German colonel also finds Ives hiding in a garbage truck. All of them are sent back in with no further punishment because von Luger is eager to maintain peace in the camp. On the other hand, American Captain Virgil Hiltz has noticed a flaw in the camp's design. There is a blind spot between the 2 watchtowers that guard the fence, which separates the camp from a nearby forest. Hiltz has a baseball with him and throws it towards the blind spot. He then casually walks past a boundary wire and towards the spot where the ball is. To his delight, the German guards in the 2 watchtowers don't notice him. This proves his theory, and he fully plans to exploit this weakness. However, Hiltz learns a harsh lesson first, when a German guard on the ground rushes towards him. Von Luger soon follows and tells everyone the most important rule of the camp. The wire which Hiltz had crossed on his way to the fence is called the Wire of Death. Anyone who crosses this will be immediately shot to death. No questions asked. But since this is the first day, Hiltz and Ives are sent to the Cooler, which are isolation cells designed to break down stubborn soldiers. Next, Hiltz and Ives are put in adjacent isolation cells for a week, but when the Nazi guards go away, they begin to converse with one another.